Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here. And oh boy, are we in for a treat today. Ho 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 ho! Guys, so much stuff has happened over the last couple of hours. You can see the entire news feed here is just filled with everybody talking about the Senate. And so I have a couple of articles open to talk about it. But first, guys, I want you all to do two things. First of all, comment down below. Do you think that crypto will make it out alive? I personally think so, but I want your opinion on all of this. And then second of all, make sure you press that like button. And this time, you are not doing it to put a smile on my face. Even though you're doing that as well, it is to show those haters who always say we have an annoying voice on this channel or that the content is bad. Just give them a big, big finger to the face. Like a big, like a big, like I like. It just helps for that, I guess. All right. So the Senate passes $1 trillion infrastructure bill with the amendment not done, or in other words, with unamended crypto tax language. On August 10th, the Senate passed H.R. 3684, a landmark infrastructure package months in the making that is in its final steps becoming a flashpoint over crypto regulation in the United States, which leads me to wonder. Wait, let me quickly open up the prices on the site here, guys. While you guys are all watching this, let me quickly open up the prices to see. Just quickly see. No, nothing is actually doing that bad. I guess it's because the news came out a couple of hours ago, and the prices already went down just a little bit. But even right now, I guess things are recovering again. So they didn't take it too heavily. Now, the final vote tally was 69-30 with one abstention from Senator Mike Rounds. The bill has been a priority for the Biden administration and saw broad bipartisan support, despite Democrats asking for more and Republicans asking for less spending. The bill's process, with the Senate version incubating behind closed doors with a bipartisan group, has proved controversial, especially for the crypto community, because the language in there is not something that we liked. And I mean, they were looking into some amendments which did not pass because of two different senators, one from Alabama and apparently Bernie Sanders too. At least that's what I've read everywhere now. In one of our other videos that I've made, I read that it's actually Richard Shelby from Alabama and Senator, once more, the name I just said, I forgot it already. Whatever, I just said it, but guys, I'm a little bit stressed out. Right? I have so much stuff to cover here. Give me a break. How can I really forget the name? I just told it to you guys 2 seconds ago. Bernie Sanders, there we go. Because that's what I saw in all these other articles. But let's take a little bit of a look here. Senate passes vote on anti-crypto infrastructure bill. The latest text of the infrastructure bill would place stringent tax reporting rules on crypto brokers, which could improve proof-of-work miners and proof-of-stake validators. Let me tell you guys, without going too deep into it, what's currently going on. So, as it currently stands, right, the Senate has basically given their thumbs up to the infrastructure bill. And as it currently stands, it includes the really bad definition of what a broker is in the cryptocurrency realm. That's going to include proof-of-work miners, proof-of-stake validators, and everything. That is only so, however, until it gets brought up to the House, which has to make another vote on it, which is going to happen at the end of September because they're on summer break, which I found interesting as well. So, well, as it currently stands, we can only wait. We saw all those big senators say they're really fighting for it now. They're going to put up their letters to all the in-house people to make sure it's done properly. Charles Hoskinson and some others have said they're going to make sure that people are going to walk around Washington to protest all of this. It's going to be interesting. The problem is, however, that it's 2,700 pages worth, and nobody's ever reading that entire document. Nobody doing that. So right now, what they basically voted on is a half-baked document, because it's been months since they worked on it. I don't think anybody, has read the final version of it. At least none of the senators that voted. Maybe some persons have because they have time, but the majority of people have not read this entire bill, which is actually interesting if you start to think about it. Because they make these bills so big at a time, nobody can actually read it. Isn't that strange policy? But that's the way it went. And now it's going to be up to the House, who I still don't know if they'll actually read it, to basically go over and think whether or not something should be amended. But the thing is, that's what you get when you make people decide something about some things like crypto or technology that they have no knowledge of. If this gets pulled through, It's basically going to allow for so much hatred towards the United States of the entire crypto community. It's going to allow for so many freaking protests from crypto community. It's going to allow for so much negativity to flow into this space, which is just not necessary, all right? I really firmly believe it is not necessary whatsoever. And all they kind of have to do is just amend it. It's not that hard. I'm thinking now if there's anything else, but no. If they just made sure that the definition of a broker is literally just the normal definition of a broker, like for example a cryptocurrency exchange, nobody would be sad. Millions of people would be happy. Yet no. They just stick with their gut, and once more, one of those senators is just saying no to it because he did not get his $50 billion, was it? Or $90 billion? I don't remember. No, $50 billion of increased military spending inside the bill. I've covered this a couple of times, and I think it's so pity, but still, what a strange situation, right? What a strange situation. But notice now that it did get passed, and so the vote has been done, as far as I know now, without the amendment in it. So once more, let's cover these quick. The U.S. Senate infrastructure bill passed with a privacy problem for crypto, as it currently stands. Once more, come on, noobs, short it. Yeah. Some others have said before, by the way, that this has all been done to make you lose your money on dumb trades because the price will most likely go up, even though some negative news came out. One thing I should warn you guys for is that very often the day after this type of stuff, people really get wind of the changes, and then the price falls. So if the price falls tomorrow, then we know there's a really big pattern. Then, Senate passes vote on anti-crypto infrastructure bill, which, once more, pulled through. Screw them! Buy more for the sake of our kids. We need to keep buying. The feds have been robbing us for too many years. Yeah. The thing is, guys, they can't really stop crypto at all anyway. All they can do is try to manipulate. Here it says, Pundit reveals how JP Morgan continuously strives to manipulate the Bitcoin market. Yeah. Of course they're trying. It's in their best interest to make money on this. But ultimately, banks and the government is not at rule here. They can do their best to make it annoying, but they can't break us. There's always going to be decentralized exchanges, and if they don't want to do reporting, they won't. Then, U.S. crypto regulation to support Bitcoin's upward trajectory. Commodity Strategist says, all right, that one is not, I guess, that interesting. Bitcoin's energy use compared to other major industries. Who cares about that? I personally don't care about the energy use at all either. You can say, yeah, it's not clean. Okay, that's an argument to be made, and that's why Tesla's not in there. Yet, it's not been clean for years, and all of a sudden people are making it such a big issue. But there's so many different pieces of technology in this world which use way more energy. So, like, how do you want to put it down there? It's like, is Bitcoin really useless? Well, debatable. I mean, the entire dollar, right? How much money does that cost to be printed, as an example? Most likely quite a lot as well. So, it's pick your poison. Then, let's quickly check it on. Senator who opposed crypto amendment is backed by bankers. We'll cover that one in just a second. And biggest DeFi hack ever. Okay, let's check out this one, right? People already say, no way. Can't believe it. Let's quickly check it out. All right, so this is the 87-year-old, I forgot his name as well. Senator who opposed crypto amendment is backed by bankers. The crypto community has slammed Senator Shelby for blocking a critical amendment to the infrastructure bill. Republican Senator Richard Shelby caused a major blow to the crypto industry by blocking a compromise amendment to the infrastructure bill. Several crypto enthusiasts have speculated over why Shelby objected to the crypto amendment. Shelby has received donations from various big players in the traditional finance world. And maybe this was JP Morgan. Maybe it was something along those lines, right? In the back end that also fixed this. Now, let's quickly scroll through here. I don't see any number in the millions put down. Because I didn't read through this. I'm just finding this out now as well as I'm with you guys here. Wait, once more, guys. Here it says he was the only member of the Senate to block a crypto-friendly compromise amendment to the infrastructure bill yesterday. I'm a little bit confused because some articles have stated Bernie Sanders had something to do with this as well. But now some of these articles that I've been reading say it's not the case. If you know, please let me know in the comment section down below because I'm a little bit confused. I thought it was only Richard Shelby, but maybe it's I also do not know what Bernie Sanders' role is in the United States government. Please, I am not from the United States. I do my research, but not that duly sometimes. And so, I have my areas of expertise, all right? And this is definitely not it. I'm trying to find... Oh, here. Wait, there we go. So, if a senator blocks unanimous consent to the Warner-Toomey Cinema Loomis Amendment, we primarily we primary their ass with all the fury and vengeance of the entire crypto industry. Richard Shelby of Alabama, who is retiring because he's freaking almost 90 years old, attempted to tack on a $50 billion defense spending amendment in exchange for supporting the Warner Toomey Cinema Loomis amendment. Bernie Sanders objected to that tack on. Okay, so there's how we get it. There's how the ball is turning. So he, once more, Senator Alabama, Richard Shelby, wanted $50 billion worth of extra defense spending. And Bernie Sanders was the one that said, no, we're not going to do that. And so basically it was kind of a catalyst which broke the entire card house. Richard Shelby then blocked our crypto amendment, disgusting, and that's all I can say about it as well. However, I'm not seeing here... Oh, there we go. Rather, they suggested that it was more to do with the supporting the senator's financial donors, who may view crypto and DeFi as a threat to their sector. One theory by Ryan Sokas, the founder of Masari, suggested that Shelby wanted to place his staff in high-paying Wall Street jobs, given that he would soon be retiring. Shelby's list of donors includes defense contractors like Lockheed, Martin, and Boeing, as well as major finance players like Citadel and MetLife. Shelby has been a career politician representing the state of Alabama in the Senate since 1986. Rejecting a crypto-friendly amendment is an unusual move given his track record of supporting tax cuts and protesting against attempts by Democrats to increase taxes. He has also actively promoted financial privacy, a core tenet of crypto technology. And speaking about a regulatory bill in 2010, Shelby said that it violated privacy rights by allowing the government to collect financial information. However, after yesterday's vote, it appears that the financial privacy of the crypto ecosystem wasn't a concern of his, which is hypocritical, strange, ununderstandable, really, really odd. I wanted more stuff to cover, but I guess I'll get into that later. Once more, I don't want to keep complaining about it. Because of those wisdom teeth, I have to take a break every so often because it's hurting a little bit. Make sure you check out Bybit. A link is down below. It's the exchange that I'm using. You can see we're still in profit. I told you guys all about the buys in. Every time I buy something, I show it to you guys. So once more, I am not saying you should follow my trades. Please, guys, I am never saying you should do that because it is extremely risky. What I am saying, though, is that we are extremely correct very often. When we do make trades, it works out quite often, and if it doesn't, I would definitely tell you. We have had a trade open for a very long time before. The thing is, though, I always tell you guys if I'm closing something or buying something because I ultimately know if we open a trade, I am closing that trade in profit, or I will admit defeat, which almost never happens because I don't trade that often. I just trade whenever I think it is really a good time, and that's why I don't, show you guys every daily new buy I do. I just buy whenever I think it's a smart time to do that, and right now is a good one. I'm riding it for right now. If you guys say close it, though, I might think about it, but there's right now $1,600 worth of bonuses over on Bybit, which is, theoretically speaking, how I can just afford to do a trade like this without it costing me anything. So right now, theoretically speaking, I could have made $500, $600 for completely free just by utilizing the Bybit bonuses. And there's going to be a couple of competition coming up soon as well, where theoretically speaking, people with just a couple $100, right? That's going to be of their own money, I think, but it's about the idea. Can win thousands of dollars for just being lucky. I'll put up an announcement of the official competition in a couple of days from now. But there's so much cool stuff on Bybit, and trust me guys, I wouldn't be talking about it if there wasn't a ton of free stuff and literally ways to make money using none of your own money. So once more, check it out, a link is down below. It is risky to trade, yes it is, but if you're doing it in a smart fashion, you can definitely cheat the system a little bit to your advantage.